I watch a new film every other day. Follow along for recommendations and reviews. Today, I watched the movie When Brothers Break on Frederick Leonard TV. Now, why did I watch this film? This film practically even choked me out to watch it because I'd seen this reviewer named Melanie the most, and she talked about this film and she gave it a 10 out of 10, amazing, raving. I was like, okay. So I went to YouTube to go and see this film. Like, what is this? Turns out that the film is 2 hours, 33 minutes. And I was like, I beg, I know get to watch this kind of film. I beg. I know get it for 2 hours, 33. So then I like moved on with my life. And my sister then messaged me and she was like, I need you to go and watch this film called When Brothers Break. I want to know your thoughts on it. I was like, why is this film haunting me? Okay, I guess I have to check it out. I am so curious to finally call my sister after this video and ask her own thoughts about this film. Why she wanted me to watch it. Also, Melanie, I need you to come to the front for me. What is 10 out of 10 about this film? I'm so curious. Not like people have different thoughts. Even I have my different thoughts on things. I'm just so curious to know why she gave this the amazingness. I will go and watch her review again, Seth. Because the film that me I watched, this film is okay. And it's too long. Let me tell you, see, YouTube producers or anybody that's even doing film, not only on YouTube, please, you people should be helping us. Now, time is money. Time is very valuable. I know that you people like to make sometimes your films long so that you can really have enough places to put ads so that your ad revenue can be going. But I did away with the bond to watch this film. This film started to repeat itself thematically, even with some, we'll talk about in spoilers, but it started to repeat itself a lot. And I was like, this film had no business being 2 hours and 33 minutes. None whatsoever. Anyway, so that things about the film. I've never watched anything on Frederick Leonard TV. Is this how his editing style is? It's very Bollywood coded, like from the soundtrack, the editing choices, the way that they zoom into things. Sometimes I'm like very, very dramatic. Also, the film in ways looks like a vignette. Like, how interesting. Also, I didn't expect like there were some spicy scenes. Like this film definitely has some mature themes. So I always said that this is like a family film, something to watch with your parents or family. I don't think so at all. It does get quite mature in its topic. Okay, see, I just want to start talking about this thing with spoilers, to be honest. So you can go and check it out on Frederick Leonard TV. But for those of us who have watched it, I'm ready to come and talk about this with spoilers so that we can gist about it well. And let me know if I'm the one that is being gaslit. Maybe I'm the one that is the stupid boy that did not quite get the film. Maybe. But for those of us that have watched it, spoilers ahead. Let us go. Okay, now that we're in the spoiler section, let us talk. So when this film opens, and within like the first couple of scenes, even like I think the second one, they have already started telling us the whole exposition of what happened. That like, okay, Kobe can father a child, and Blaze can, and now Blaze wants to be the one to father the child because Kobe had an STI incident that stopped him from fathering a child. I was like, okay, the fact that they're giving us all this info dumping at the beginning means that maybe they want to just like get us all on board so that we can move on, so that we can, because we have a lot more story to tell for this next 2 hours. So I'm like, okay, I guess that's not going to be the cocoa of the film. Turns out that is the cocoa of the film. As I've been saying, I don't really see why this film was 2 hours and 33 minutes. Like, there were even parts, like the way the film started to repeat itself, like, was crazy. Like, when the maid will come and smell the sheets again, or it would be another, like, I need a child. Oh, I'm tired of this child topic. Okay, I need a child. As your brother, I need to give you a child. Like, this film was repeating itself over and over and over again. Sure, one of the worst parts of repetition for me was when, Nancy, this is kind of going forward a bit, but when Nancy now started coming to the house over and over again, I should be changing cloth, dropping the same cloth on the ground. I was like, we're just stretching time. Like, my God. Another thing is that, do you even think that Kobe really loved Nancy? And I said that because at the end, Kobe is supposed to be like this, I don't know, unblemished victim, or supposed to really hate Nancy. But I'm like, you really saw how uncomfortable your wife is about this decision to go and have sex with your brother. And you're even seeing her, she out the doorstep, she's like, I don't want to, I'm kind of uncomfortable. You're like, go. Just like leading her like lamb to slaughter. And I'm supposed to really now antagonize her completely and like say that you're the good man. I feel like their relationship was a mess, but on both sides, Kobe and Nancy. Because I don't see how you will say you love somebody, see them so uncomfortable about something that you're making them do, and just let them still do it. I thought that was like him too. He wasn't a great husband in that way. Also, the way that Nancy's attraction to Blaze just grew after that their time together. Suddenly, I guess the man a stallion, he put it down right, and her sense has just gone. I was like, wow, that's such a switch up from I don't want to be doing this to suddenly you're just all over this man. Also, that part where she was on the chair. Now really, I was like, what is going? That cracked me up, please. Another thing is that why did he tell the nurse that he had lost his ability to conceive? Like, I don't even know why he would tell her that, because the doctor had already told him that he could conceive, but he was telling the nurse that he couldn't. Why? That's not quite explained in this film. Unless it was and I completely missed it, but I don't think I did. Like, why did he lie to the nurse about that? I don't get it. Why? Speaking of medicine, there's something that some films do that always grates my skin. And it's when they just kind of like sidestep medicine or like sidestep medical things. For example, here, when Uche is like, I looked at my flu app that said I'm in declare. I took the morning after pill, and yet I'm still pregnant. I'm like, huh. There's another film too that I watched where I won't tell you the name, so I don't give you spoilers. But in that one, two people they had sex using condoms. In the context of what we are watching, the condom didn't break or slip out. Later, it turns out that sex led to a child, and we're just supposed to kind of take it that these things happen. Do you people realize how like intense contraceptives are like tested? It's a very rigorous testing process because if contraceptives fail, the companies will be held so liable and they could be sued. It is a very big deal. You should watch YouTube videos on how contraceptives are like tested. It is a very big, long testing process that when in films, people just kind of like sidestep it, like, oh, it happens that this thing is break, or it happens that this thing just does not work. It happens, but like it's one in a it's a very minuscule percentage. I just it always kind of creates my skin when people just kind of like sidestep it in films, just so that the plot can keep going. It pisses me off a little bit. When Blaze pulled out that gun, I was like, wait, what is going on? What is going on in this film? And then also, let's talk about Nancy's revelation that she doesn't have a womb. What did you think of it? Because even now, I'm like, I don't know how I felt about that revelation. If she knew that she didn't have a womb, again, as the man was asking, that was Kobe, why did you then get with me? And she was like, well, I was scared to tell you. Why? I don't get it, because you already knew that he couldn't give a child, so you could have just said you two you could not. Why were you then so against adoption too? You also wanted to just be knocking the brother at that point. Okay, I get that. But then even when you now went there, you were so like, I really thought she was genuinely afraid that like she could get pregnant from this man's thing, and that's why she was so afraid. But that doesn't even seem like it was the thing. And then she now started liking it too much. She just kept on going back. But like, my question: why was she lying about her womb being revealed? Like, I don't get it. Like, why? It still doesn't even make. The more I think about that womb revelation, the more it doesn't make sense to me. I didn't like it, to be honest. Also, the line "I'm as serious as the blanks I fire" is demonic. That line cracked me up. I'm as serious as the blanks I fire. Another thing, so at the end, and we now see that the opening scene where we see Kobe like kind of beating Blaze, and that's what kind of like sets up the film in the first scene. You now realize at the ending that it was an imagination. It didn't really happen. I hated that. I hated that so much because, and I guess they were trying to do even this, the title "When Brothers Break." It's supposed to be like a red herring, like it's supposed to mislead you. But I didn't like that. I just sometimes feel like I like when something matches what, like, I don't know. I like when something matches. I like when something seems intentional. But I guess here they were just trying to like, circumvent people's expectations by calling it "When Brothers Break." So you expect to now see a film about like, brothers breaking, but then how they like maybe come back together if they do. But this one, they never broke. And in short, the film, I guess that's one of the positives, is that it ends up now just being about brotherly love and how two brothers just really looked out for each other. But to now call the film "Where Brothers Break" to kind of like just throw us all off. And then the opening scene at the end, after 2 hours and 33 minutes, it now turns out that it was just an imagination. I didn't. Ultimately, I thought it was entertaining in terms of the pacing and the editing choices and all of that. Like there was some drama in it. But as a film, it ran on too long. It started repeating itself a lot of times. The revelations too did not really feel earned or like worth anything to me. I don't really, even after sitting down now after finishing the film, I don't really know what I've taken from this film. I guess brotherly love is nice, but okay, and then what? Like for a 2 hour 33-minute film, huh? Anyways, if you've watched this film, I'm very, 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 very curious to know what you think about it. So please let me know in the comment section. Also, if you've watched this whole video and have no idea who I am, my name is VDK. I'm the curator of the VDK Film Club, where every other day we watch something new. Join us, follow along. All right, until the next film that I watch and the next video that I make, have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.